Greetings, fellow captains, and welcome back to another episode of World of Warships with the Hive Hand. Today I'm going to go after my number one, and to be honest with you, my only real pick for this season 50 of ranked battles, and that is the Prince Eugen. Just for a quick FYI, I'm running Admiral Hipper with Ingenious, full speed ahead, punch through, and fixated with Norman Scott and Kuznetsov as my inspirations. And I've removed the sonar and I'm running the main battery reload booster. Now there's a very specific reason why I've chosen this ship and not the Hipper and this build and not anything else. Full speed ahead is essentially, I've picked, to be honest, a mediocre match. I've had better, I've had worse whilst playing this season of ranked, but this general tactic has been working out pretty well for me. So there we go, the Friesland spotted early on. Right, granted, it's only a Friesland, but essentially this works. It doesn't have torpedoes, but this same tactic has essentially worked with everything else. So what I do, my first protocol is always kill the destroyer. That's why I've gone with the main battery reload booster. We all know the Prince Eugen doesn't have the most enjoyable reload, but out of all of the potential cruisers, you know, you could pick the mines, the Weimar, for a much quicker reload, but they also don't hit as hard and they're not quite as tanky. And as you can see, this poor Friesland was sitting there thinking he's going to jump this smoke, thinking he's going to have a good time, and it turns out he gets absolutely abused, mostly due to the reload booster. And there we go, kill number one. Friesland's gone, and this is the second reason why I've picked the Prince Eugen. Obviously, you have 12 torpedoes to dispense as freely as you want. A couple of other reasons as well. So the Prince Eugen does have a very good armour scheme. It's got 45,000 hit points, and it is, in all fairness, fairly tanky as well. Also has a couple of heals. Like, yes, you could say, like, you could argue, oh yeah, but like, why not just use a battleship? Well, battleships don't have as many torpedoes, and the matches are over so quickly. Having any more than 2 heals, I really don't feel is worth it. What I'm trying to do here is get the Tirpitz to engage his fire control, and the plan is to get a flood. He swaps to head forward, and that's when we decide to release the torpedoes. We're going to hit him with a whole bunch of them, and we're going to actually sink him through flooding before turning our focus on the Cleveland. To be honest with you, there's a couple of other honourable mentions for ships. I think the Baltimore is actually not a bad choice, particularly with its radar. Edinburgh, the same, very good at taking care of the DDs, but kind of lacks the ability to deal with the battleships too well. The Italian and the German battleships, really, if you're not playing an Italian or a German battleship in this mode because it's close quarters, you're a fool. And the Summers is just about the only DD worth taking into one of these battles. Anything else is just weak. Particularly Jaeger is a bit of an oddball. It can be kind of fun with its incredibly low detectability rate, but be aware that an Akatsuki can outgun you. So yeah, Jaeger is definitely a wild card. I played a couple of matches and it was fun, but having to purely rely on torpedoes, especially in a close quarters game mode like this, can be a bit testing of the patience. Anyway, that's pretty much all I've got to say for now. Hope you enjoyed. Do hit like and subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, take care.